There is a moment when the weight of everything becomes too much and a single thought takes over. I am worthless. Maybe it came after rejection, after loss, after years of feeling invisible and overlooked. Maybe it has been your constant companion for so long you have stopped questioning whether it is true. This video is for you, but here is what most people miss. Your worth was never determined by what you have done, what you have been through, or what other people think of you. Your worth was determined before you were born by the God who created you. Psalm 139:14 says, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, I know that full well. Fearfully and wonderfully made, not accidentally, not barely. Fearfully and wonderfully, you were not a mistake. You were not an afterthought. You were a deliberate and extraordinary act of creation by a God. And this is where it gets interesting. Here are 3 biblical truths about your worth in God's eyes. Truth 1. You were worth dying for. Romans 5:8 says, while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. The single greatest measure of worth is what someone was willing to pay for you. God looked at you and decided you were worth the life of his only son. Truth 2. God thinks about you constantly. Psalm 139:17 says, how precious to me are your thoughts, God. How vast is the sum of them. Were I to count them, they would outnumber the grains of sand. God thinks about you more times than there are grains of sand on every beach on earth. You are a constant thought. Truth 3. You are called his masterpiece. Ephesians 2:10 says we are God's handiwork. The word translated handiwork in the original Greek is poema, the word we get poem from. You are God's poem. A poet does not write a poem they consider worthless. An artist does not create a masterpiece they think has no value. You are not worthless. You are God's finest work. The voices that tell you otherwise are lying. The circumstances that made you feel invisible were wrong. God has never once looked at you and seen something worthless. He has always seen something precious enough to die for. Let that truth replace the lie today. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. God bless you.